There's multiple slime chunks over there. There's some slime chunks over here as well. Therefore, I've actually gotten a pretty sizable amount of slime in the process of working on all of this. I definitely made good use of having access to these slime chunks. Yeah, definitely made good use of it. Let me just Wait, did I put that one in there? I did. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I've got all of my stuff in order here, it would seem. I have a need for cobblestone. That's what it is. I should also carry this spare dirt, since that's my miscellaneous dirt quantity. Any type of remainder situation, I go to the dirt that I have stored up, and that's where it starts. You know, I'm going to need a lot of pickaxes, like a lot of pickaxes. Because I'm going to start digging. I think I'm going to start digging down to y=5 next. Start getting all the smooth stone in place. That'll allow me to very easily get everything situated as I continue to basically just excavate everything. You know, I'm sitting here going through making sure that while I'm digging, I'm not getting bothered by slimes, but on top of that, I'm also making sure that I have enough resources, in order to perform all of this construction, all of these excavations and whatnot. What happened there was I accidentally had, because I have my sensitivity all the way up, I had accidentally looked down, and then I ended up digging out the floor below me. Specifically, I dug out this block right here, because this is the lantern that I put the block against. Yeah. That happened because I was trying to adjust my camera angle so that I have this angle here where I'm able to have my head down to easily and quickly advance my way through the mining process. Oh, I guess I wasn't actually holding forward there for a moment. Yeah. Yeah. I learned most of my spawn proofing knowledge from the 1.7.10 days of Minecraft. Back then, a friend had allowed me to play Minecraft on his account, and I just never managed to get around to buying a Java version of the game. I played the beta long time ago, but the beta for Bedrock was at the time it was pretty bad. It was hardly an alpha at the time that I had played the beta, and I haven't really played the beta since then. I know the beta is now a lot further in the progression. I know they're currently working on fixing a lot of the different problems that are in the game. However, I prefer sticking with the stable release, the stable version of the game, as it were, because this will allow me to ensure that as I continue to record, the problem with the recording is not going to be the game. It's going to be, something with my phone, or it's going to be something with my settings, or maybe I got a notification or something like that. It's not going to be the game causing the problems. I already have enough problems when I'm recording. I don't need more. I make sure that I have more than enough of a safety buffer in my recording plans to make it so that I don't need to worry about certain situations or certain problems showing up. That's half of what the recording settings are when you're recording, is just making sure that, for example, if my Minecraft game decides to switch to portrait mode, for landscape mode, then I know that because of my recording software will still continue to record in portrait, or will still continue to record portrait mode in landscape mode. It will adjust for me, as it were. That's why I didn't set it to auto. I have it set manually to landscape mode, because I want it to make sure that it has the full view of what's going on. I understand that it can be difficult to follow along with some of the topics that I talk about, because some people just have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. Sometimes I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, at which point I then usually just wander off to some other subject, because I would have forgotten what I'm talking about. I don't like forgetting. It's just not something I can help. I really value those who have eidetic memories, where they are not able to forget anything. They might see it as, a little problematic. They might see it as something that gets in the way of just having a regular life. But if anything, it enriches your life, because you're able to sit there and say, well, you're able to say that you remember every single good memory that you have about any person. You're also able to remember all of the bad things about that person, but you're able to remember all of the good things, and you're able to cherish those good things a lot more freely than most people, because you don't forget them. It definitely it definitely helps alleviate a lot of the boredom that would otherwise be associated with just living life, to just never forget. You know, being able to remember everything is great. If I could remember everything, then I would never get lost in a conversation. I would never get distracted from a conversation. You know, it would definitely have a positive influence if I never forgot anything. Just remember everything. You know, that'd be great. And also, just being able to see the entire picture of what's going on, you know, knowing the full situation, knowing all of the various little facets of what's happening, you know, at least the real stuff that's happening. Oh, that's not a slime, that's a creeper. Hi, creeper. Bye, creeper. No. You are not detonating in here. Also, how did you spawn? You should not have had enough light level to spawn. Was it because of the torch missing here? Well, I don't have any coal on me. Oh, well. I suppose I have some coal, apparently. Let's see what we got here. It helps if you pick up the coal. Okay. Torches, check. Okay, now I've got that. Actually, it's more like that. With that. And that. Paired with that. And that. Along with right. My own fault, really. Did not prepare for the gravel. Anyways. We've got... Boop. Much better. Okay. Now he shouldn't be able to spawn again. Hopefully. Let me just boop, 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 boop. Aha. They could have potentially spawned back there, but now I have revealed it. Their plans are foiled. Now the world is safe. Huzzah! If it's not safe, well, then I probably did something wrong. Again. And if that's not the cause, well, then don't know. Yep, just gathering up this coal. I do intend to have a beacon while mining. It's just a matter of getting the materials, specifically the wither skeleton skulls, in order to be able to have the proper quantities of everything. I need 3 wither skeleton skulls. I need a bunch of arrows, because I'm gonna definitely have to fight the wither. I'm going to need a bunch of really good quality bows, because I'm probably going to die a lot to the wither. I'm going to need multiple fully enchanted diamond suits, because again, I'm probably going to die a lot to the wither. They're killing themselves with fall damage. That's hilarious. Boop. Okay. And now I have all of this material ready to go into all sorts of different tasks. For example, I have my polished granite here, ready to go into more tasks involving building with granite. I have a lot of cobblestone to go, don't I? Oops. Oh yeah, this is still going to take a while. I will deposit that extra coal just to keep things going. Yeah, that is a lot of cobblestone. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I will go over here. I will grab cobblestone from my inventory, deposit it in there. That will help me preserve just a little bit of cobblestone. Now, I need to dig out this way, because I need to excavate all the way out to x equals 0. And then, in the process, I need to also make sure that this whole thing is not going to have a bunch of monsters spawning in it. It also helps if I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Yeah, as you can see, it gets quite dim. Therefore, I want to make sure that I have, for example, a proper setup with proper tools. My back. I want to make sure that I have enough materials to perform this task. Now, that being said, what kind of enchantments could I get on my tools? Fortune, Unbreaking. I might go for the Fortune, actually. Fortune and Unbreaking. Fortune on an iron pickaxe is actually a lot more appealing because iron pickaxes can mine redstone, iron pickaxes can mine gold. Therefore, I think I'll go for Fortune on the iron pickaxe. What's this one offering? Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 1. I'll go for Unbreaking 2. And Silk Touch. Oh my word. Okay. Well, that pickaxe just got a lot more valuable all of a sudden. Jeez. Talk about telling me not to use something. Yikes. I need another couple of pickaxes, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. What's this one offering? Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 1. I can go for an Efficiency 2 pickaxe, sure. Now what's it offering? Silk Touch or Efficiency? I don't really need another Silk Touch, but I kind of want a Silk Touch. No, I'll just go for the Efficiency. What'd you get me? Unbreaking and Unbreaking. I can combine two of them to make an Unbreaking 2 pickaxe. And what the heck, I'll even rename it Subscribe. After all, win in YouTube. There we go. Now, if we really want to amp up its abilities, we can actually mix it again. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to wear those down first. And then we're going to... Oh, one thing we do need is... we need coal, because we need to make torches. We actually need to borrow the coal block that we thought we had extra. Turns out, nope, not extra, just waiting to be turned into a torch. Speaking of which, we need tools. Pickaxe. There we go. Now we need planks. Oops, too many planks. It'll be fine. Deposit the lapis. Now, as you can see, we've got this tunnel here. We want to have proper number of lights, therefore We're gonna go ahead and actually count where to put all of the different torches. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that we're back on counting, we're back on track with counting where we are. We can go ahead and start excavating until this reaches 0. This would be a good time to mention that it does help my channel a lot. If you like, comment, subscribe, gets me suggested to more people on YouTube. I notice about 2% of you are subscribed, a little bit less actually. It really does help if you subscribe. I really enjoy it. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow, allowing me to bring more content, because I feel motivated to make more content. Leaving a comment also helps, because that will allow me to receive feedback from you, the viewer. I understand that I am a little bit difficult to follow sometimes, because I sometimes am just I'm thinking while I'm doing things, and that doesn't always make for very good video content because I'm constantly trying to do something while thinking, and since the human brain can't really process multitasking, I find myself sitting there struggling to think of what to say, and I have to pause every couple of seconds and think about what I'm going to say. 2, 3, then this one's a torch, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this one's a torch. Yeah. We just go every 4th space as a torch until we reach x equals 0. This allows us to make use of all kinds of different tricks of the trade while still maintaining a rather effective iron. While still maintaining a rather effective loadout, if you will, of what it is that we're doing, how it is we plan to accomplish our goals. Basically, planning. Just regular planning. Oops, did not mean to mine down. Oh, oops, wrong one. Okay. lot of this material that I'm digging out is going to be very useful for expanding the base. I know it doesn't look like much at the moment. However, it will eventually look like the rest of the mine shaft. It's just a matter of time at the moment, because I need to actually progress and advance through the area and harvest out all of the resources, which is why I started mining at y=11 instead of the usual elevation. Aha! I mined right past some diamonds. Nice. Which means this is already starting to pay off. That's actually why I started mining at y=11, is because I wanted more diamonds, which we have right here. I can try using my iron pickaxe on this, actually, and I think I shall. Okay, we just did Fortune 1 iron pickaxe on a diamond. Did we get 2? No, we got 1. What about for the second diamond? Let's see if we get 2 this time. Yep, we got 2. How about for this one? Nope, only 1. For this one? Only 1. This one? Only 1. Okay. There might be more diamonds hidden around here. We have to excavate to make sure. This way. I'm not seeing any on the upper levels. Let's go down a layer, see if we find any in the lower layers. It is very rare that you will find diamonds further down like this, where you dig down and reveal more. However, iron, on the other hand, seems to happen a little bit more frequently that way. Therefore, it's good for the iron reserves if I just go ahead and excavate it out. Nice and proper, because the odds are high that I'll find another ore with the diamond. Therefore, just best that I mine it all out. And here we have redstone on top of all that. Great. I'm saying that half sarcastically because that means I now have to take more stuff out. But yeah, it is great. I get more experience, I get more redstone dust. I currently have an overabundance of redstone dust. Therefore, I'm not too thrilled about having more redstone dust. But, half a stack of redstone dust is half a stack of redstone dust. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Let's put these here, these here. Okay, now I get to fill in this section with cobblestone, because it's my single most common resource. Yep. Now, I'm probably going to be digging a lot of that out later. However, presently, I just spent an entire stack of cobblestone filling that in because I didn't want anything spawning in there, and I didn't want to have to leave torches in there. There's redstone dust here. There's redstone dust here. I can actually go around marking somewhat all of the various ore deposits, just so that we can easily find them later. The only things we really want to stop for is diamonds or iron, because we're using that to make tools as we continue to march forth and excavate our way through what was apparently a somewhat glitchy moment. Not sure what happened there, but okay. I'm gonna go fill this in with gravel now because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. And I'll just cobblestone gravel that. Oh, that's handy. Okay, now that we've got that situation sorted out, we've navigated through there, we can continue on with our little mining expedition here. As I was saying before, some people don't really see the usefulness in performing a mining situation this way. Seeing as there is, very little use in it for them. However, there is a good use for mining in this method, and that is, if you're going to dig it out anyways, you're going to get it all a lot more frequently this way. You do get the opportunity to see more surface area when you're just running around. However, if you're just running around, then that assumes that you've managed to locate an area where it's setting at that correct level of height. However, if it's not set at the proper height level, then you're going to find that you're running around a lot more for a lot less reward. You're not getting as much as you could be getting if you had just kept going straight. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, you might find an area where you are able to see a lot, but just keep going at the same height level, and you will find that you're able to more easily advance through the collection of materials. You're going to find that you have more materials to work with because you sat there and you said, look, I want materials. You know, I won't take no for an answer. And they're like, okay, well, it spawns at this level. If you don't want it, then that's fine. If you do want it, then that's fine. But this is where it spawns. You know? That's basically Mojang's response to all these people who are debating on the best method of collecting ore. You know, Mojang's just saying, look, this is where it actually spawns. If you want it, then go for it. Good for you. If not, then don't. You know? It's that simple. If you don't want it, don't go for it. Duh. You know? But, you know, everyone's sitting there going, oh, I want it. It's like, great. Then mine at the proper height and you'll get it. No problem. Every time. You know? I'm waiting to see how long it takes for these things to turn off, because that one's been on for a really long time. Okay, that one turned off. And then this one's supposed to turn off as well. I think it's the torch keeping it on, though. Yeah, it looks like the torch was keeping it on. No, I'll just leave the torch there. I'm impatient. Let's see. Latest things that happened in my D&D campaign. Well, I should start off with the section of the campaign where our characters were in my friend's campaign, because that was where my campaign technically started, air quotes started, since my campaign was based off of his campaign. You know, the gods in my the current island, the current region of my campaign, are based on the gods from my friend's campaign. And these gods were originally player characters who managed to hit level 20 in a campaign somewhere, and they managed to, you know, become all strong and powerful, but in the process, they were all just these weird little people who were just amazingly just strong. That's all it was. These are just amazingly strong people. You know, they weren't actually tiny or anything that I know of. You know, one of them keeps inhabiting the body of other people because he keeps dying. One person keeps, you know, preferring people who help others. One person's into knowledge. Like, these are very, very generalized ideas, very generalized concepts that are basically being utilized to create the primordial essence of a, you know, a character. Like, these are all different types of personality traits of people that you could just randomly encounter when playing Dungeons and Dragons. And that's fine, you know. But at the same time, you got to be careful of how you portray these people, because, you know, these people, are still around. You know, they might take offense at how they were portrayed. They might, you know, they might change their mind. I don't know. There's all kinds of different things that could happen. There's different kinds of things that could go on. I try and do proper by them. I try and make sure that, you know, they are properly respected and all that. But at the same time, if things are going to go wrong, then I want to make sure that, you know, things aren't going to go too badly wrong. They'll probably not get too out of hand. It's mostly just their character to the power of, you know, whatever their character behaves like. You know, if their character is the type that constantly dies a lot, well, then, yeah, they're probably gonna die a lot. Probably doing all kinds of stupid things. You know? He might find an old functional windmill and go all Don Quixote on it and get himself killed against a windmill. And it's like, how did you die to a windmill? Well, I learned my lesson. It's like, I should hope so. You died to a windmill. It's like, you know, but at the same time, you know, that same character is sitting there going, well, now I've fought a windmill. You know, now I can say I've done something silly. I can check that off my bucket list, but now what do I do? You know, I keep doing all of these crazy, insane things that get most people killed, but I just keep living on. And instead, now I've just done all of these things. Now what do I do? He's got the same problem Deadpool has. It's like, after a while, it's just a question of what's next. You know? It's not so much a question of, you know, how are you doing it? It's more of a question of what are you doing next? Because you've done it all, you know? And if you've already done it all, well, then you're going to find yourself sitting there going, well, what's next? Have we tried this one? Yup. Have we tried that one? Yup. Well, what else can we do? Good question. Okay. Looks like I need to take my shovel here, which I do not currently have a shovel. Therefore, I shall just punch out the gravel block, and then I shall dig my way up to this iron, which I then shall fill in the area that the iron used to occupy, because I don't want to have to deal with a bunch of things spawning. Anyway, this way to 0. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have plenty of materials. We probably will need a little bit more granite. However, it does seem that we have managed to avoid needing to excavate too much granite all at once. Instead, we can get away with just excavating a little bit of granite. Okay, let me go ahead and dig into here, retrieve that. Now I can fill in this section with cobblestone, at least for the time being, because I still have a lot of digging to do over there. However, I also need to come over here and deposit some of this stuff, such as cobblestone. And then there's also, let's see, where is it? Is it this one? No. Then there's dirt. Gotta deposit all the dirt. Let's see, we've got okay, we've got that situation handled. And we've got the dirt. Oh, we've got cobblestone, or not cobblestone, what do you call it? Redstone. Yeah, we've got redstone. We need to craft entire blocks of this stuff. 23 blocks of redstone. Jeez. That's a lot of redstone. We've also got gravel that we need to handle. Oh. We actually have a full stack of redstone blocks already. Meaning we now have begun working on building our second stack of redstone blocks. We're up to 11 diamonds. Good, good. We started a second stack of flint. That's good. We have, where is it? Polished granite, polished diorite, polished andesite, which we can put in their appropriate storage chests. Okay. On top of that, we can make torches. Lots and lots of torches. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of this slime that's been bouncing around above our heads as it tried to attack us. At least I think that's what it was trying to do. It's kind of hard to tell. It wasn't very good at it. We want to make a stone shovel. We want to make ourselves oops, I accidentally took some damage there. We want to make ourselves a proper path, as it were. We're digging out all of this because we want to make sure that as we excavate, we're going to have a very easy time just going forward, just digging it all out. There's silverfish in the area. Lots of silverfish in the area, apparently. One, two,